Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. Post on live real quick. Alright, let's get into this stream. See what games is available. I don't think nothing new is worth playing. Yeah, I think everything's chilling. Yeah, games. Games have been freaking mad slow. When's that coming out? In a few days. They're gonna have like the special editions out, and then they're gonna have the normal editions come out later. That's stupid. I know that game ain't gonna be good, so that might be good. Let's check. There's like 400 day of seeing if this game's available, which it's most likely not gonna be available. Stupid. Alright, let's play Grid. Oh, that's how that works. Okay, that makes sense. I was about to say, I'm like, they say I got story missions, but there ain't nothing here. But it just takes some time. Makes sense. Makes sense. I get it now. Oh, let me make sure it has the right. Okay. My car mad dirty.
Last lap was a 1:46.2. Lap time a 1:33.7.
car is mad dirty, bruh. It's like you don't even be driving in like dirt or anything. How the car get that dirty? You don't even be driving in dirt. That's crazy. Bro.
Careful now, I think you might have pushed them too
It's
far.
like I didn't even touch him. You could think because it's raining outside in the game, like the car will be cleaner, but I guess, like, I don't know, rain just don't work in this game. Hey, like, it's just raining just for show. It's like ain't gonna clean your car or nothing. It's just there for show. I should have played Gran Turismo, but I'm like, I really don't feel like going through a whole driving lesson school just to, do a couple more races. This game act like it came in unlocked stuff. I'm like, that's so weird. Take care of a child, so it'll be lurking. Like, when did you have a child? How long have I been gone from streaming? Wasn't it like just 12 hours? Like in 12 hours you got a whole family? Alright. It's been 2 years. Honestly, if it had been 2 years, I definitely would have been flipping out. It's like, I would have been flipping out. I'm like, what happened? It's like, how come nobody didn't contact me in these 2 years? It's like, somebody should have contacted me. If I woke up, then all of a sudden it's like 2 years later. And like, mean to tell me I missed 2 birthdays, 2 Christmases, where some just like 2 President Days. Like, nobody don't really celebrate President's Day. They just take the day off from work, but... What is this guy's problem? Rick Scott? You could tell he's a hothead. Just by that name. If your name is Rick Scott, you're a hothead. Hey, appreciate the sub, Dark Shadow. It's funny, the conversation we were just, me and V was having, Dark Shadow, it, like, you, like, started out, like, what's up, like, long time no see, and I was just sitting here talking about, like, what if it had been, like, 2 years later, and I ain't realized nothing, and then you saying that, I'm like, now I'm starting to question, like, I gotta look, what's today's date? Yeah, let's even say the year. Yeah, I definitely started flipping out. But what, how long has it? It's like, I think, what was it, a month? I think that was about it, because I remember the last time you came through was when I was playing Dying Light 2, so I don't think it hasn't been that long. If it had been like a few months or something, probably had been a long time, but yeah, it was like, it's only been like a month. It's funny how somebody will like say some stuff like that. It's only been like a couple of days or like a week or something. They were like, "Oh, long time no see." I'm like, "Fam, I literally seen you 2 days ago." Like 3 weeks. Yeah, that's not like, I wouldn't say that it's that long. It wasn't that long back. Cause like I said, Dying Light 2, it's like still kind of new, so they still be kind of, well, not as much lately, but at times they would show the commercial for that game. And a couple of racing games came out. I'm like, bro, what is Dying Light 2? I feel like if they were to make that video game into a TV series, I think it would do good. I support it. Hopefully they just run faster than they are in Dying Light 2. People will say, slaying corny jokes like, watch you last year. Or no, like, people, they'll be like, oh, bro, I've been subscribed to you since you've had 2,000 subscribers. I hate it when people said that crap to me, because I'm like, okay, what was I doing when I had 2,000 subscribers? And then all they just do is, like, go to, like, my oldest videos, and then they just be like, oh, you did this video where you was, playing with your dog or something like that. It wasn't my first video on YouTube, so I love getting people caught up in lies. It's funny at times. But at times, it's like, they try to, like, go on, like, they believe in that lie. Like, they do not let that lie down. I'm like, bruh, just let it go. It's like, just let it go, bro. It's like, when I had 2,000 subscribers, I wasn't even watching my own videos. So why was you watching my videos? I was uploading videos of me playing Grand Theft Auto off of a digital camera. Like, nobody wasn't watching that. And I think I'd do, like, an occasional, like, good video. So your recent tweets on that catch people on lies. Yeah, well, talking on that was more so with Twitch and stuff. Like, yeah, people would join my streams and, well, it was just one particular, well, it was a couple of people, but one was just, like, lying with their intentions on why they were here. Then the other guy, he was just lying on whatever. Like, anything he felt like he needed to just, you know, make it into some fabricated story. I'm like, bruh, it's... Like, when people come through and they start telling me about their day, like, I care. Like, you know, I'm not going to say I don't care when people come through and they start telling me about their day. I'm like, I tell people, I'm like, hey, yo, tell me about your day. But, like, don't say some stuff like, oh, you know, I flipped this car over by myself. It's like, what was it, like a smart car? It's like, no, it was a Jeep. It was a Jeep Wrangler, and I flipped it by myself. I flipped it and it's landed back on its wheels. I'm like, do you have, like, any video proof? Nah, they didn't allow no cameras in the area. I'm like, bro, get out of here. It's like... It's like dumb stuff like that. I'm like, bro, you know, when I start up streams, like, I just want to, you know, chill with people, vibe, have conversations about some real legitimate stuff. Like, I tell people that. I'm like, fam, I don't care if you have a boring life. I don't care if you have a boring day. Tell me about that. I just don't, that's just the thing that I just don't, that I find myself, like, not liking, and it's been like that since last year, but, like, having just streams that are just super quiet, and I'm, like, just sitting here just playing a game. I'm like, fam, I could do this, like, off stream and listen to music and stuff. I'm like, I start up a stream. I'm like, I'm expecting, like, you know, maybe not, like, to get, like, you know, rated with people, but, like, I'm saying, like, a couple of people come through and chat and talk. Like, I try not to, like, talk about stuff like that, because, you know, you should be appreciative of, like, whatever you get with, like, content creating, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, I don't think it would hurt, you know, just to have, like, a minor conversation, or just, you know, just talking. I'm like, but quiet streams, I hate that crap now. I mean, I've been hated it, but I just remember the last time I was public about that, somebody had wrote a response back to me, and I ended up unfollowing that guy, because I'm like, fam, like, you're only reason why you have followers is because you're in these people's streams. It's like, I got my followers literally from promoting myself, and yeah, saying, like, yeah, people come through and, you know, follow. It's like, what, maybe 1-2 people. It's like your whole fan base is literally from 2 different streamers. If it's like they ain't streaming, it's like, bruh, you ain't streaming. But I remember he was like, he goes on to say, what did he say again? He was like, he said something along the lines like me not being entertaining. And I'm like, bruh, you only have viewers when them two streamers are in your stream. Like, I think you should be the last one talking about who's entertaining and who's not entertaining. Like, I try not to like have like arguments and confrontations. Nobody technically, but yeah, I try not to have like arguments anymore with people on like social media. I'm like, it's just a waste of time. You know, I usually try to hit them with like some like haymaker roast and leave it at that, but now people just get like too overly offended. Like I said with this kid on TikTok, what did the kid say? Oh yeah, he was all like, nobody doesn't use the term anymore, dog water. And then he was trying to like call me a Fortnite kid. And I'm like, bruh, I checked your profile. Like, I can tell you're still in middle school, fam. Like, what you talking about? Yeah, like, nah, like, you know, yeah, with that guy. Yeah, that guy is just weird. I was like, I ain't even going fool with him. I was like, now that dude is just weird. But yeah, I got called a Fortnite kid yesterday, so in retaliation, I called the kid he looked like Sloth from the Goonies. But I took it down because I was like, you know, I'm trying to be a role model for the kids. I ain't trying to roast them on, you know, TikTok and crap. So I'm like, I'm trying to chill out with my confrontations on social media because I'm like, I ain't trying to lead it into some crap that doesn't, you know, need to really exist. I'm done with my beefing days. I retired from that. So if I'm gonna beef with somebody, I want it to be like a positive beef. Like, instead of making videos hating on each other, we're making videos about each other's accomplishments. Not the Goonies. It was funny because I think that's why I think that he got mad and he started going off in the comment sections because I think his profile picture was his girlfriend or something. So I was just going based off of the profile picture. And then then he was all like, he started commenting, talking about like, oh, you don't have a father, you play Fortnite. He was like, you're fatherless. I'm like, oh, okay, like, even if that was true, like, a bunch of people play Fortnite, and I know my dad. In fact, today is his birthday, so like, me and him plan on hanging out. Like, I think I'm aware of who my dad is, but it's funny how like I think I did tweet that out yesterday. I was like, it's just funny how like racist a person can get when you said something that didn't hit home for them. Because if that was his girlfriend in the profile picture, I know that was probably the first movie that came to mind was The Goonies. But then when I clicked on the profile and seen it was two different people, I was like, oh, that was the girlfriend. Dang. I'm like, I ain't gonna apologize, but like, dang. So your fellow hopefully has a great day. Yeah, we plan on going to go see the Batman movie. So yeah, it should be chill. It's like me and him, you know, that's like one thing I have to say about me and my dad. Like, we will always, mine's in age days, which is next step. I remember I saw you, I think I saw you talk about that. Or I seen you had it like as your like name on Twitter. But yeah, that's one thing about me and my dad. We don't care what kind of like action-packed movie it is. Like, we gonna check that movie out. Especially them superhero movies. I did like those Shelby's. Those Shelby's is pretty nice. Yeah, I'm counting it down. Yeah. Yeah, my birthday is in 5 months. 26, bro. It doesn't even feel like real that I'm turning 26. It doesn't even feel real that like in 4 years I'm gonna be 30 years old. Like that's the part that just trips me out. It's like I am mad close to being 30. So I'm gonna enjoy my 20s though. Then 30s, I'm like, I don't know. Let's see what happens then. Sam, getting old at all? Honestly, no. Like honestly, I felt like when I turned 25, I don't know why, I just felt like I had like a boost of energy. Like I'm like outside exercising more, I'm inside exercising more. Like turning 25, it just it just seemed like that it was like didn't really do nothing. I had to say I'm a little bit more active and careful than I was when I was in high school. Like back then, I would work out, take no breaks, drink no water, do that like every single day. Now I'm like, okay, let me take my breaks, let me drink my water, rest, get some content creating stuff done. But back then, I was careless. High school me, I'm like, I think my 30s and 22. Yeah, I think like that 29th birthday, then realizing and like, that next year I'm gonna be 30, I'm like, dang, bro. Yeah, that's gonna be trippy. I definitely at some point in time though, like I don't know if I would want to wait until I'm in my 30s to do that, because I'm like, bro, I know I can do that right now, but I definitely want to get into stand-up comedy. And I don't know why I feel like 30s would be like the best time to do that, but I'm like, I should get into that stuff early, or at least like put myself out there to do it. But I've been on that for like some time now. I'm like, I need to find like a club out in Seattle, and because I think there is a popular club out here in Seattle where they can do that, and I'm like, I hands down 100%. Because I know I'm already good at like improvising and stuff, and I know like with stand-up comedians, they'll like maybe write down. All I know is I'll just write down like the topic of what I want to talk on, and then just improvise off of that. Next Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle. That's the thing where like, cause I feel like in that league, that's a big league. Like that's a very, very extreme league. Like I appreciate that. And Dave Chappelle, that's the thing. I don't want to be like Dave Chappelle, because I don't want to like wake up next morning talking about, oh, Tyler's latest comedy special offended like a bunch of the TikTokers and stuff. I'm like, nah, I got like the TikTok community hating on me, so I'm like, nah, or Kevin Hart. Yeah, I'll probably have to say like maybe in that like league, like maybe well, I can't necessarily say a smaller version, but like a taller but smaller version of Kevin Hart. But no, I think because that's one thing I'll never forget when I was in high school, and they kind of had us do like this like improvised comedy thing. Out of all classes, they had us do it into is speech and debate, and I'm like, I don't know what this has to do, but all right. I went up in front of the classroom a couple of times, and they just had me improvise, but seeing like the whole classroom like cracking up laughing at some stuff that I was saying, I'm like, I think that's when it like finally hit me. I'm like, bro, I know I'll be good at stand-up comedy. That's one thing though that I do not want to experience if I do decide to get in that, because I'll see with like some comedians, them dudes be sweating hard. Like, especially, like, black stand-up comedians. Like, I don't know what's up with black people. Black people, we start sweating hard for no reason. It's like, if you see a black man that's not sweating, but he got a towel or, like, you know, a face towel in his pocket, yeah. That's the sweat towel. That's, like, to pat down the forehead. Black people start sweating. It's like, oh, we just doing this just sitting there. Crazy how, like, I don't know, like, with me, it's, well, I guess, like, with exercising, I sweat, like, a little, but I feel like when black people, when they get nervous, y'all are talented people, in my opinion. Yeah, I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. But we got a sweating problem when we get up on a stage. Even with, like, rappers will perform, like, one song and they look like that they did, like, a whole, like, halftime Super Bowl performance. I guess I'll do this. I like how EA, they came out with that F1 2021 game, but it's like, you could have just saved the budget and the money on that and just had people play this. My favorite rappers, YouTuber, are black people. Yeah, I'm saying, like, we we go after a lot of different things. It just, it makes racist people upset, and they just see how, like, talented we can be at something. That's, like, one thing, though. I just feel like that, I don't know, like, I can't necessarily speak, because there have been, like, some, like, black friends I've talked to about, like, content creating, and they'll ask me, about, like, just the racist encounterments and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that comes with it. It's like, you can't, like, I feel like that you can't be a a famous black creator and not get no racist comments. The you problem. Yeah, that's definitely a problem on them, but yeah, I've talked with, like, friends about that, and I'm like, that just comes with it. I'm like, I'm not even famous, and I'm dealing with that stuff, like, at an early, time in my career, so I laugh about it. I'm like, the fact that I made a person that upset they was all like, they had, like, a group of black friends the day prior, they watched one of my YouTube videos, and now all of a sudden, like, they're now the David Duke of, like, content creating. Yeah, like, I find that stuff funny. I find it's like a person is that weak-minded where, like, they can't say anything funny, so they're all like, oh, let me call him the N-word. That's gonna really make him upset. I was like, I'm just sitting there just thinking, I'm like, what do they look like? I'm like, they look like a Danny DeVito and Joe Pesci love child, like. And that's a scary love child, so I'm saying that's like a well put together, like, Chucky doll or something. I don't know, it just doesn't sound normal, but see, then I'll say things like that, then, like, a part of me is all like, dang, should I feel bad for saying that? But I'm like, they did kind of start it. I gotta be careful with driving on that grass, because I know when I start playing Gran Turismo, I think they have it where it's like you can't drive on the grass in that game, which is weird, because I'm like, the car is going too fast and I can't brake in time. I'm like, I'm gonna go in that grass. But like I said, you know, my beefing days is over with. People start being racist or trying to start up drama. I'm like, they're either gonna get banned, blocked, comments is gonna get deleted. It's like kid, grown adult, I don't care. I'm like, I'm just tired of all that. It's a lot more rewarding when you're just, you know, getting into content creating. You touched on Gran Turismo. Yeah, I did play a little bit of it last night. I didn't like the fact that they got me going through like a whole driving school to like get into the races and stuff. And I'm like, fam, like I've literally been playing racing games since I was 2. Like 2 or 3 years old. Like I don't need to play no more. Like just like let me, or I don't need to do no driving school. Just let me play the game. But I played this last one that just came out isn't the first one that I played. I remember I played the, what was it, like Auto Sport or something like that. I don't know what the last one was called, but I played that. And then I remember they came out with one on the PSP. I hated that because that was that one where they was like, oh, you can't drive on grass. And I'm like, well, fam, like, and at that time, I think I wasn't even like breaking in cars. I should have played that game more, but I was so used to playing stuff like Midnight Club. Ability to skip it. Yeah, I'm like, bro, that was, bro. Then the introduction, I was like, bro, I thought it was like, that was the longest introduction I have ever seen in my life. I made sure of it. I was like, I turned that mess off. Because that was just way too long. I was like, bro, I felt like I was watching like a black, like, 90s comedy show. Like, that was longer than the extended version of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air intro. I was like, bro, that intro was, like, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, bro. Like, that was just too much. They were showing things all the way from like the early 1900s all the way up until like the present day of the game releasing, and I'm like, that's like, I could tell you right now, like Sony or whoever is the producers behind that game, we did not ask for that. Like, there's some games that do, because I think it was Forza, was it Horizon? I think it was Forza Horizon 2. And they had, like, this dope intro in the beginning, and I was like, hey, yo, that's sick. I like that. You know, it kind of, like, felt like it was opening up the festival and stuff. It's like, this one, they were showing, like, everybody that was ever behind that game. They were showing the great-grandfathers, the grandfathers, the fathers, the uncles. Like, bro, y'all are showing way too many people and not letting me play the game. But it's cool though, like from what I played, it seems like it's a easy racing game. I know people always compare it to Forza, so that's like one of the main reasons why I like always want to like get into Gran Turismo, because I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, they hadn't released like a motorsports and I don't know how long, so speaking on Forza, but yeah, I'm like, I might as well go and play Gran Turismo. Just wish they wouldn't. They're like, oh, now you guys stop at the cafe to do these missions. Oh, now you got going to driving school. It's like, maybe I should have went to the driving school first before you sent me to 3 different countries talking about, oh yeah, you got to get these cars. I'm like, bro, games is weird nowadays, man. They're super weird. $5,000 for what reason? About to say, I know that was 10 miles, all that driving I did. Check my phone real quick. think I could get through this race without hitting none of the cars. Come on, bro.
So the time last lap was a 1:44.0.
Bro, my teammate is all the way in last place. I swear, man, that dude don't know how to drive.
The last lap time was a 1:32.7.
They're like, who's gonna take the win? I'm like, unless my character gets into some catastrophic car crash, like, or a car accident, because I mean, there ain't no cars that like be around again to no car crash. But yeah, if he gets into some catastrophic like accident, like right now, that'll be the only time anybody else will win the race. But until then, I'm like, bro, I think we can clearly see who the winner is. It's like, ain't no cars around me. I am chilling. I turned the game off at that mess. Say, oh, you were in last place because this was a reverse day race. So you supposed to get last? I'm like, games like what? Yeah, I think that was that one game called V Rally or some dumb stuff like that. Won the race, and they was like, nah, you. Bro, I didn't even touch the cars. And I still got $5,000 taken out my check. Like, I thought it was because I was out here hitting cars. So like, and I felt like if I had hit cars, they probably would have took like $200-300. This game is so weird. I don't know why these fake accounts always follow me on Twitter. It's like, bro, you is not real. Watch, I'm gonna hit like every car on the track and they're gonna be like, oh, we only gonna take away $1. Let's see how much money they take out. Why is they taking like, and it's only $5,010. What am I doing where they gotta take out exactly $5,010 for 3 races in a row? Nah, this game's tripping. It's like somebody got something against me. That would make no sense. I think I'm gonna play Destiny. That's what I am gonna do. Play that for a little bit, and then go ahead, call it a day with this stream. What was I playing? Yeah, I think I'll just continue off of my Titan. See if I could do this mission just being like one level above the recommended level.
Eris, we're in position. Where are we headed?
Your destination lies deep within the fortress, Guardian, in the apothecary wing. There you should find a particular shard of crystal. Before her lucent transformation, Savathun was in the custody of the Awoken, securely bound within a crystalline cell. Or so it seemed.
So this crystal is a piece of her former prison, which means it was likely on her when she stole the light.
Yes. My source believes the events leading to her escape are intrinsically linked to the mystery before us now. Yes. Savathun's halls are just as winding and deceitful as her mind. To move forward, we must seek out the more aberrant paths.
What's up, DK? What happened? I didn't want to do that. Dang it. Oh.
Eris, what's the situation?
The Guardian is en route to the object in question now,
That's
Commander.
cool, cool. Dang it.
You are sure this
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go.
We can't afford another dead end.
The Queen of the Reef does not share information lightly.
Mara solved
Bro, I was like, man, what is you doing? He ran up the thing just to fall back down. Like,
To Ikora,
I don't...
moments before you interrupted us.
I swear they need to
She
work on
agreed there
freaking
was no more
grabbing
reliable
in this
source on
game.
this matter than Savathun's former captor.
I trust Mara.
It's like hands is an option.
Close
It's
to her
like,
chest. If she had shared this earlier, you wouldn't be so desperate now.
To win against the hive god of cunning and lies,
it's like
it's
jump.
best
Right,
not
there
to
you
show
go.
one's hand too early.
Oh, he is lucky. Did I just come from this area? Oh, maybe not. Oh. Why is this one hiding? It's like... Nah, don't even try it.
I bet this hive sword will be just as useful as the last one. Now we need to find a lock to smash open.
The Witch Queen may have recast her realm in a lucent sheen, but remnants of dark architecture still lurk underneath.
And the Guardian's new ability reveals these hidden remnants. Yes, Ikora explained. Why can't we use the light to achieve the same...
What if somebody had like motion
The
sickness and they
light
couldn't
may
do this
be a
part?
powerful force,
Maybe you like
but
messed up
dealing
but kind of funny.
illusions, it has proven
You were
insufficient.
hungry but also not hungry.
It is the mind to see the truth.
I don't... Nah. If I'm hungry, I'm hungry.
This can show the way.
My only fear is where that way will
I've had my
lead us.
moments where I have had my moments where I'm like, I just didn't want to eat, but I'm like, I know at this time I should be eating, but I don't think I've ever been, like, hungry but not hungry. Okay, that thing doesn't... Alright. Oh, that's that one of those things that... What happened?
Alright, Guardian, let's focus. To find the way forward, forward, we need a sword and something to smash with it.
Uh-oh. How did it go over his head? I don't even get that. What happened? I don't get why, like, because you know clearly a person can't do it on their own if they're gonna get killed that fast, so why send me on my own? Why not make that a strike? Because it's just, you know, my opinion, it would make more sense. Now I gotta sit here and do the thing all over again. I'm gonna try to do that crap again.
You've done well honing the gift granted to you by the Black Fleet, Guardian. Do you see now, Commander, why Ikora chose as she did? For all her doubts, she knew only darkness, channeled by a strong mind, could bring
I was about to say, oh,
us
that's
this
what
far.
that caused.
I understand. My issue isn't with the call Ikora made, but the fact that she made it on her own. We know how Savathun operates.
It's like, these aliens be having all this, but still want to get into a whole war with us. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, this is a fancy house. I'm just saying, like...
Darkness is not a path to be forged alone.
She wasn't alone. No, I take your point.
More?
This is definitely the apothecary wing. Somehow, it feels even creepier in here.
Naturally. You're trespassing on the testing grounds for the Lucent Hive's most wretched experiments. Savathun likely appointed one of her High Council wizards to keep watch over this place. Find them. The crystal is sure to be nearby.
That's crazy.
No signs of a crystal so far. Just rows and rows of jars filled with... Is that light? But it's tainted somehow.
Bruh, I don't try that crap again.
Wizards to push boundaries of hive magic. It seems that hasn't changed overnight. Perhaps that corruption has far less to do with the power than the one channeling it.
Or the power has permanent side effects. Darkness transforms Savathun into king from prey to predators.
not darkness itself, but an entity behind it corrupting the hive. Conditioned their power on an endless blood tithe. Their fate is not inevitable.
I have no doubt that some can handle darkness with discipline.
How it hit the wall?
They are not the only ones to pay the price.
Wait a second.
This is an inverted realm. Explore any and all directions, especially those you least suspect.
Looks like we're interrupting something. Where's the wizard overseeing all this? We just found the one in charge around here.
Good. Now go and we're about to put crystal out of them.
The wizard just fled.
Follow them. They're closing ranks around the crystal.
How'd that go through her? Dang it.
There's the crystal guardian.
The heck's going on? Dang. Man. Needed that. Oh crap. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So I needed that one shot. Oh my goodness, bro.
Devotion inspires bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice. And sacrifice.
That was Savathun, all right. But what does that mean?
This is the evidence we've been seeking all along. Ikora's instincts were correct, after all.
Indeed. But we don't have our answers yet. Go unlock the memory guardian. Then let's see if this cracks the case.
I do that it. I think I'm going to, well, first let me get this stuff out the way. Wonder if like 1500 must be the max in this game. Oh no, it's not. Alright. Seems like it should be the max in this game, but either way, I'm calling it a day. Get all this stuff done. Bounties I gotta turn in. Nope, I'm chilling. Alright. Hopefully everybody has a good day. Till next time, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you everybody that tuned in for the day stream. Stay tuned for the night stream, and peace.